Man, that's old school. You got me on that one. Welcome back to 411 Sports Talk Radio on FaceTimeRadio.com. My website, again, is 411sportsnews.com. Our phone number to the show is area code 844-432-2384. It is the 9 o'clock hour in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. It's time to get into the National Basketball Association, also known as the NBA. The
association.
Yes, sir. And what better way to begin this hour by starting with a story about a team that was on the brink of what appeared to be missing the playoffs.
Yeah.
The way they were losing until someone had to put them in check.
To good teams. They were losing to good teams.
And now they're beating the good teams.
Well, now here's what we're not going to do. We're not going to knee-jerk.
That wasn't a knee-jerk. That's a fact.
I mean, no. You got two good games you played.
Right. That's good teams.
Okay, two good teams. You played the Clippers.
Good team.
And you played the Oklahoma City Thunder.
A good solid team that started slow early in the season because of Durant's injury.
Yeah, so you got those two.
Mm-hmm.
If you go to Orlando and tank it, then what?
It almost would seem it doesn't matter what you did before.
Right.
We're talking about the Dallas Mavericks, who is now 43-25 after their defeat over the Thunder, 119-115 last night on my 38th birthday.
Get you a win.
Yes, sir. Chandler Parsons scored 31 points last night. That was really the first time I seen Parsons score
like that.
The way he's being paid right now. He had 31 points, 4 rebounds, 2 steals, but the facilitator of all this is Rajon Rondo,
yes,
who had his second consecutive double-double last night after scoring 11 points, 13 assists.
And that's what you're looking for. And his defense was on point.
4 rebounds, 1 steal. He did turn the ball over 4 times.
And that's what we got to cut out.
But he was a critical part of why the Mavericks have won in these last 2 games. Monte Ellis, he had 24 points on 8 of 10 shooting.
Another solid performance.
Another solid performance from him. Old man Dirk Nowitzki in 27 minutes had 22 points.
Even scored, yeah.
27 minutes had 22 points.
Do you think they should play him off the bench?
No.
No? Why not?
At this point, he's a fixture in the position he's in now. You may not see him score as much, but this is the good thing about this team. When other teams, opposing teams, play the Mavericks, and they got to focus on Monte Ellis.
You got to focus on Monte.
And the oncoming Rajon Rondo, then Dirk Nowitzki starts to fade. But at the same time, you know he's dangerous shooting the ball.
Well, wouldn't you? For me.
And he had 4 3-pointers last night, by the way. He was 4-7 on threes.
For me, wouldn't you want to do more focusing on Amari Stoudemire?
He's perfect where he's at now.
I'm not saying start him. Keep him where he is. Mm-hmm. But who's your biggest focus when you come to the Mavericks? You're not looking at Dirk.
Your focus is Monte Ellis.
Yeah, you're not looking at Dirk anymore.
Right, and I think that's dangerous.
That you're not looking at him.
Because we know Dirk can be Dirk if he's not fighting Father Time.
And here's your problem. He's fighting Father Time.
Yes, he is.
And I don't think Dirk's probably got maybe 1 or 2 good years.
I'll say 2 at max 2 years.
Yeah, max 2 years.
2 years.
Yeah, nothing more than that. Nothing more. But I like the fact that not only did they win the game, they actually had to come back. They was down at least 15.
They were down 10 at halftime and were tied after 3.
Yeah, and then they had to, even in the fourth quarter they went down.
Yes.
And then they girded it up, that fortitude. I think it's because of one player, Stoudemire. What he said in the locker room after the Cavaliers game.
Well, they got blasted by the Cavs.
They got killed by the Cavs.
Home.
Yes.
Right.
What he said, it was basically, we all men here. We need to grow up. We need to stop playing around, stop playing in the locker room, stop playing in practice. we got the team to get this thing together.
And they do.
I mean, if you look at it, how many rings do they have on that team? Rajon Rondo has a ring.
He has one. Tyson has one.
Dirk has one.
Right.
J.J. Barea has one.
Right.
I think Stoudemire has a ring.
Right.
But so you got 5 rings on that team right now. Veterans. So these are veteran players. It's time to play veteran basketball.
You look at the roster: Dirk Nowitzki, Chandler Parsons, Tyson Chandler, Rajon Rondo, Monte Ellis, Charlie V.
Yeah, Charlie V.
This man here, when he's in the game, he is spot on.
He is
with his shooting.
He's a unknown commodity.
Richard Jefferson, Amari Stoudemire. This is the bench.
This is the bench, right?
Villanueva, Jefferson, Stoudemire, J.J. Barea, Devin Harris. Look at this bench for a minute. They could start.
They're here, and they started when it was other places.
That's why it goes back to what you've been saying the last 4 or 5 weeks. It's finals or bust.
It is.
You got a team that can go to the finals easily.
It is.
With the roster you have currently constructed right now, this team should be amongst the best in the NBA with Golden State, with the San Antonio Spurs.
They should be up there with Golden State. It should be Golden State and Dallas right now. I mean, I give Golden State what they got. San Antonio, they're going to turn the light on at the playoffs.
And I still think if you're going to go to the finals, it's going through the Spurs. They are the defending champions. No matter what they do in the regular season, come playoffs.
Okay, see, but I'm saying this right here. I think you're still going off of old San Antonio.
But we know historically.
I know, that's what I'm saying. I think you're still going off of historic San Antonio.
It doesn't matter what they do in the regular season anymore. And me and you have seen this for years with the Spurs.
Yeah, they turn the light on.
Whether 1 or 8 seed. When they're in the playoffs, they are a team to be reckoned with. Now, there's some time. Now, the one thing Tim Duncan have said they had never done, despite the fact that this man has 5 rings, they never won back-to-back championships.
They haven't. They haven't. And I don't think with the West the way it is, I don't think they're going to win back-to-back.
I don't think the Spurs are going to get it this year, to be honest with you. It'd be someone else from the West.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be. But see, here's the other thing, too. I mean, as good as Golden State is playing, I don't think it's going to be Golden State either.
Who do you think it's going to be?
See, I don't know. Then that's the problem is that I don't know if the teams are, like Golden State's playing real good. I mean, they're playing real good. But I don't know if anybody has separated themselves from the bunch.
Really?
Yeah.
Not even Golden State?
Not even Golden State. And the reason why I say Golden State, because maybe I'm looking on history. Golden State always plays good offense. They've always been a good offensive team. I mean, but I've never seen Golden State just go the full route. I haven't seen them do it. So I can't say that they would be the one, even though this is a totally different team. Even though this is a totally different team, I just hadn't seen them go the full route. Okay.
Well, how do you feel about the Mavericks right now?
Right now, they're 5 out of first. They got the 5th seed right now. Well, we got 14 games left.
We have a total of 4. Is it 14?
Yeah, I think it's 14 games left.
We have 14 games left. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and I'm trying to pull up their schedule right now.
Yeah, they got 14 games left. I think they have the hardest road to take in these 14 games, but the difference is a lot of these games are at home. So if this team can start playing consistent, if this team can start playing within themselves and playing like a team, I like their chances. I don't want to take the road that you took last week and said that they can't beat anybody.
The way they were playing,
and you're right.
Seeing how they were playing.
You're
how in the
absolutely
world
right.
They're going to get past the first round playing like that?
You're right. You're absolutely right. If they play the way they're playing now, which team does this? Who did they beat?
They just beat Oklahoma. They just beat the Clippers, and they beat the Clippers by 30.
By 30, yeah, they
and
killed
the night
the Clippers,
before, they lost to Cleveland by 33.
Yeah.
And then the game before that, they barely beat the Lakers.
They barely beat yeah, right.
It took the full quarter for them to beat them.
This team was going down fast.
You said it right, fast.
And then you had that players-only meeting, so to speak, the wake-up call. Now, what happens after let's say you go to Orlando and barely beat Orlando.
Then what?
are we still looking at the same team that we saw 2 days ago?
Mm-hmm.
You know, if you barely beat Orlando, this team has to take out Orlando.
True.
I think they've got to take out Orlando. They've got Orlando coming up.
You win the games you're supposed to win.
Then you got Memphis.
And that's always a challenge.
There's your challenge. You got Phoenix. Then San Antonio. At San Antonio. So you got back-to-back San Antonios.
Woo.
At Indiana.
You rarely see that.
At Oklahoma City. Then you got Houston here, home.
Golden State,
and Phoenix.
These are all teams in the top 8 in the Western Conference.
Right.
Whoa, what was that?
I said the same thing. What? Yeah, so you got a hard road. They've got a hard road ahead of them.
So the Mavericks have, you said 14 games left?
They got, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Take it back. They got 10 games left.
And out of those 10 games, they have 4, 5, 6, 7 games are on the road.
Yep, 7 on the road and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 at home.
And they are on the road 3 of their last 5 games.
Yeah.
So money time in Dallas is all I'm gonna say. This is if it's ever a time to where you get hot going to the playoffs, it starts now in March.
Get hot now, yeah.
And they start off pretty good. We'll see how this is. This is a test for Rajon Rondo to show everybody his leadership skills.
Now he had 2 good games
in a row.
And we haven't seen that.
Right.
You got 2 good games. Are they satisfied with this chemistry now?
Are they satisfied?
I mean, for me, I got to see more.
I'm in agreement with you.
I have to see more. I have to see you beat a Memphis team. You know, I don't care about, you better beat Orlando, but I want to see you beat Memphis. I want to see you beat San Antonio. You can lose you can lose one of the games to San Antonio. Mm-hmm. But you better beat one of them games. All right, I want to see you beat Oklahoma City again. It's at Oklahoma City, and and what we're hearing is that the center is gone. Ubak has
he's gone for the rest of the year.
Yeah, he's gonna miss 4 to 6 weeks.
Yeah, he's probably gone the rest of the year.
You know, so Oklahoma City is not going to be the same team they were.
True.
Okay, will you get Durant back then? I doubt it.
True.
You know, I want to see you handle Golden State. I want to see you play Golden State and give them all they can handle.
We have yet to beat them this year.
Right. You better.
Wow.
You better.
Can't beat Golden State. You're not going to the final.
No, because it's got to go through. It may go through Golden State.
It may go through Golden State.
But now to Golden State's credit, they're 53-13.
40 games over 500.
53-13. So to their credit, there's not a lot of people that's beating them.
Right.
You know, but you got to beat your Houstons. You got to beat your Memphis. You know, even Phoenix can give you a problem.
Now, that's a team that the Mavs do not match up well. It's the Phoenix Suns.
Yeah,
they don't match up well with them.
They gonna give you problems. The only easy game you got on the schedule, if you want to call them easy, is Orlando.
Orlando, and probably the Lakers. They play the Lakers one more time.
Do they?
Yes.
I'm looking.
Yes, they play Lakers April 12th.
Okay, last game of the season
in Los Angeles. Yes.
Okay.
And Utah.
Oh yeah, Utah. Yeah.
Utah is bad.
Utah's terrible.
So Utah, the Lakers, and Orlando is your 3 easiest games left on the schedule. Everyone else is playoff contenders.
And you got to beat them. You got to beat your game. Beat the games you're supposed to beat. Mm-hmm. These playoff games, you better show some. You better show up.
You're gonna have to show up
and give us something.
If the season ended today, who would the Mavericks play?
If the season ended today, they're 5th seed right now, right?
So they would play the 4th seed. Who's the 4th seed?
They would play the 4th seed. Who is the 4th seed? Hold on, let me go back to it. 4th seed is. Let's see, you got. Actually, I think it is Portland.
We have a chance for Portland.
Either Portland or Houston.
Houston, I don't know. and I said it last week, we don't play